Everything is updated. I'm actually back now. Everything's been properly adjusted, so we can get started properly now. Type shit, type shit. All right, so let me start busting. What's good with y'all, man? It's the fuck today is. Today is Monday or some shit. I think Monday, Tuesday, some shit like that. I don't fucking know. uh, Not even that I don't fucking know. I just don't fucking remember what day it is right now. It's been a long week for me, man. Like for real, it's been a long week for me. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. It's been one of those weeks where a nigga prefer just to be in bed or some shit, just like tired as fuck. But because I haven't really gotten that much sleep and shit, so because I haven't really gotten that much sleep is why I'm tired right now. Such shit. But anyways, though, let's get to the shebang of everything, man. Let's get to the bang bang of everything, man. Type shit. But yeah, what's going on with y'all, man? I appreciate everybody tuning in and shit like that. Um, I ain't really had a title for this video because, like I said, I'm still getting used to the whole, uh, streaming thing when it comes to doing video reviews. It's a new concept that I'm starting out. I mostly do 5M gaming and everything like that, and I mostly post everything on 5M. But I'm doing something different. I've been doing some different stuff, so this is one of the new things that I've picked up, which is doing the video reviews. I've been wanting to do video reviews for a while. I just didn't get everything properly set up the way I wanted. Um, I feel like I just prefer doing it live versus doing it halfway by just recording it and then posting it. Even though if I recorded it and posted it, it'd probably be a lot easier because I could do a lot of editing and shit. But I feel like live is fun. And there's a lot of new videos that's been popping up and whatnot that I haven't gotten a chance to really catch up on yet. So we're gonna go ahead and get to that. But before we get to all that though, we're gonna be talking about we're gonna be talking about this video right here. So this is the video of Chad Chad the Butler, excuse me, y'all. Chad the Butler is what I'm calling him, not the builder. Chad the Butler is what I'm calling this jackass. Excuse my French, but not really. Chad the Butler. So we're gonna be doing a video review on Chad the Butler and all the bull crap he's been causing lately. But lately though, it seems that a lot of those bull crap's been coming back on him. So this is happened to be one of those. Chad the Butler's girlfriend happened to be speaking on him and shit like that. So we gonna go ahead and see what's going on with Chad the Butler real quick. So we gonna get into the video. Let her talk about her past with Chad the Butler. It's not really that long of a video. It's like 20 minutes long, so we ain't gonna be too long in here. But yeah, let's come with me with this journey, man. Let's find out what's been going on in Chad the Butler's past life that made him seem to dislike black folks so much. So yeah, yeah, let's get to Chad the Butler. Let's get to the video, man. Let me stop talking so much and get to the video. Y'all, this is the first time I'm watching this video, so you're actually really watching it with me as I'm watching it as well. So
Chud the Builder's cameraman put our conversation on Broadway on YouTube. Now millions of people know what I look like fresh off work, and we did work a lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional It is no secret that I perform. I've been doing it.
wait. Did she just say she a professional prostitute or something? Or is she trying to say she a professional prostitute? Or is she trying to say she's something else? Because I could have swore she's trying to say she a professional prostitute. I just want to make sure I hear her right. Because they blurring it out. But I'm assuming she says she a professional prostitute. She been a hoe all her life. So let's just make sure.
For a very long time now, most of my clientele is white men. Chud mentioned it first.
Yeah, I'm correct. She literally say that she's a professional hoe. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. Um, Yeah. Okay. Well, shit. Let's get to it, man.
Today really may be the worst day ever for racist streamer Chud the Builder. After a woman that he dealt with back in 2015 is now going viral after saying they had a very taboo encounter where he got GEP'd in reverse. Yeah, I said GEP'd in reverse. This comes after a post where Chud the Builder basically was lying about the encounter with this black woman, and now things have definitely went completely left. On top of that, other creators who have similar viewpoints to Chud the Builder are now calling him out, saying that he's not a part of any of their groups and that he might actually be a racist plant. Never have I heard of someone being a plant of racism. This guy is being accused of being a performative racist guy who is grifting just to have content and just to gravitate towards a certain demographic. Things are getting extremely ugly for Chud the Builder, and I have some very exclusive content to add to this video, by the way. Before we get to the full details of what this black woman did with Chud the Builder back in 2015 that is very humiliating, I got to have a conversation with the man in.
I ordered this viral.
All right. So I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know exactly what Charles the Builder did back in those days. I'm sure as much as everybody, as much as the next person is as shit. So we're gonna pause the video right there real quick. So I'm assuming Chad the Builder, he's saying that he's a racist plant. I don't like he said, bro. I don't know how you could be a racist plant. I don't know how you can plant a racist anywhere, because if you're a racist, you're a racist. There's nowhere in hell you could be a racist plant. If you racist, you're just racist. There's no there's no plant behind it. You just a racist. There's no if and buts about that. You're just an asshole racist. But I guess they gotta call it something else. So we gonna go ahead and see exactly what the word is. Uh but yeah, I'm assuming this dude literally had a history with black folks and it didn't really work out well for him. Because his history with black folks didn't work out well for him, he decided to pick up being a jackass and an asshole towards black folks. I'm sure there's more to it than that. We're gonna get into it, but yeah, if push comes to shove, this guy turns out to be a racist plan to where he's actually been implanted into the society to be a racist towards black people. Like what first of all, what would you achieve in that? Like, are you I mean, I get it. Whenever there's some crazy shit going on and everything like that, the government always finds a way to distract you from what's actually going on, like the war in the Middle East and everything like that, and all these contracts being signed. Hell, half of the stock markets right now is changing and shit. And I'm sure they're trying to distract you from all that by bringing a jackass like this and making him public. That's why so many social media influencers and so many social networks are picking up his stories and shit and putting it out there versus picking up the stories of what's going on out in the war in Iran and what new bill is being passed in the government. So I can understand that. Being a plant makes complete sense. That I can understand because it's not the first time the United States government has put bullshit stories out there just to cover up their own ass for what's really going on. So that to me I can understand. But to say that your biggest distraction to kind of keep us away from everything is to bring a racist white guy, like to go around calling black folks niggas just to get reactions out of them, it's crazy to me. But hey man, if it works for everybody, I don't know if it works for everybody, but if it works for some, I guess. Yeah, but hey, shit. Yeah, let's hear some more, man, because that's crazy.
Add to this video, by the way. Before we get to the full details of what this black woman did with Chud the Builder back in 2015 that is very humiliating, I got to have a conversation. guy was behaving with Chud the Builder, but he gave me his direct reasoning for doing exactly what he did with Chud the Builder. Take a look. Okay, so right now, I'm talking to the guy who's in the orange Dodge Charger, who had that huge conflict in the streets of downtown Nashville with Chud the Builder, very racist content creator, and basically, Chud said that he was the one that got him removed from the restaurant. And he had nothing to do with that, but however, he was in the restaurant, and you could tell us more about the whole restaurant thing, how that all began.
Yeah, what's going on, bro? Basically, I was in the restaurant. I was in Bob's.
So to put it into context, right? This is the guy who was. I don't know if y'all seen the video not too long ago that just recently happened. And there was a guy in the orange Charger that was getting ready on a live chat, and that's the guy right now that he has on the phone with him that was getting ready on a live chat.
Having a drink. The Laker game was on. And so I see kind of like a commotion in the entrance of the restaurant. I didn't pay any mind, continue having a drink, watching the Laker game. And then I saw the Chud the Builder guy walk in. I didn't pay any mind. I continued having a drink and watching the game, basically.
Right. So you just seen it happen, and you seen that there was commotion going on, and etc. And then y'all get into the street. So you get in your vehicle, you're driving around, and I'm assuming you seen him outside while you're driving around, right?
Yeah, bro. Like the Lakers was getting blown out, so I had
just
left. Yeah, I
Right.
just left. And so as I'm going to my car, I went to the valet. As I'm going to my car and leaving, I see the Chud dude on the I guess he got removed. He was getting removed from the restaurant, like he was leaving the restaurant. So I seen him on the side of the street, and that was it. And then I'm at the crosswalk at the stoplight, and that's when the interaction between me and him happened.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. So people was, I guess, assuming that this was gonna go into a different type of territory because y'all was talking crazy to each other.
Okay, so
And I'm
we'll
gonna
pause it right
assume,
here. The main thing I really want to get into is about his past resurfacing and everything like that. So I'm assuming, okay, we're gonna have to fast forward the video a bit because he's gonna be talking to the guy with the situation that happened to her for a while. But I really want to get to that part where they actually were talking to the lady that used to be Chad's old girl and everything like that. So it's all the way in. It's all the way in probably damn near the ending of the video. It's all the way in like 13 minutes and 13 minutes and 30 seconds or something like that. So we're gonna just fast forward all that and actually get to that part to where she's actually talking about Chad. We already know what happened with the guy with the orange Charger. We already know how that story played out. If you don't know, the video's all over social media. It's all over YouTube and everything like that. So y'all can check that out yourselves. But we're just gonna get to the main part, which is with the lady that used to date Chad or whatever, and get to that part of what's going on with that.
a great platform. Gang, I promise this is insane. Look at this.
What's up, y'all? Lily Venus here, pretty bitch with a big dick. It's literally in my bio. I'm only bringing this up.
Wait.
Look at this.
What's up, y'all? Lily
Wait,
Venus
wait,
here,
wait.
pretty bitch with a big dick. It's literally.
Wait. Did she just say her name is Pretty Bitch with a Big Dick? We break down. Let me see what her shit say. Blogger, Pretty Bitch with a big whatever. We break down stigmas around here. Main page, live something. Unhinged, proceed with caution. Professional dashboard, 109K views. So she's pretty much out there. In the last 30 days. So she's pretty much out there. She's getting her flame on and everything. But that entry though, pretty bitch for the big. Okay, um, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with these black women today, man. I'm not even sure what the hell. I'm not even sure what y'all be on. Um, y'all come off as niggas. Y'all approach the world like if y'all men. Y'all want to be looked at as if y'all were men. Y'all want to move around like y'all men. That's a whole different topic for a whole different day. But just the fact that's her intro and that's her name, it says a lot. And to know that she's in conjunction with in cahoots, not even in cahoots, but she's in connection with Chad. It kind of explains a lot. I don't even got to put too much together to kind of understand the concept and understand the mindset of who Chad is based on the ex that he's dealt with from right just from one ex so far. So but yeah, let me stop cutting her off and let her get to the good parts of her past with Chad and see exactly how we're gonna go ahead and approach this because just that entry alone is crazy to me. So yeah.
Clearly in my bio. I'm only bringing this up because Chud the Builder's cameraman put our conversation on Broadway on YouTube. Now millions of people.
Oh shit. So that part I didn't know. I didn't know that Chud's cameraman actually put a whole video of her and Chud out there. Let me see. This says this prize. Uh this black chick Chad the Builder used to smoke mids uh mids with and Raw Dog in the back of his trailer told this hey yo, yeah, we chat, bro. I don't even know what be going on with you, gang. But yo history with women ain't looking good, gang. It ain't looking good.
Know what I look like fresh off work. Great. But in the caption it said that black woman who used to smoke mid and get robbed by Chud the Builder. Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw dog. A lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional pet. It is no secret that I perform massages, if you will, for men. I've been doing it for a very long time now. Most of my clientele is white men. We sign NDA agreements. I talk about me all the time, but I never tell you names because discretion is key.
Is she saying that she a prostitute, y'all, or is she saying that she a professional peg? And I'm assuming the word professional peg is the term you use like when you a female who use those fake things to poke men with. And if that is so the case though, it kind of actually raises a good question, to be honest with you. If that is the case and that actually is Chad's history, it really does explain a lot. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It really does explain a lot now that I'm getting to the bottom of this. That of the type of person that Chad actually is. Uh, I think. Well, we all have seen the pictures of him looking like a fairy, like a little butterfly fairy with those wings and everything like that in his back. So I'm assuming a guy like that or a creature like that, so to speak, would probably prefer a lot of other things that we as normal people wouldn't really call acceptable. So so yeah, so let's go ahead and see what else.
Confidentiality is why my client list is so long, but Chud mentioned it first.
And the fact that she said that she signs an NDA, she signs a contract with her clients not to speak on what's happening, it kind of it kind of defeats the purpose of you talking that, because if so things did exist in your life and you did sign a contract to where only only you are allowed to know about these things and you're not allowed to talk about these things, it kind of defeats the purpose of you even bringing that up, for the fact that you're now on screen talking about one of your clients. Whether it is chat or not, you're still on screen talking about one of your clients. So therefore, that whole NDA contract shit that you're talking about is kind of non void. It's kind of irrelevant. I don't understand how people feel not to understand what contracts are or how contracts work, but I need you to go back and educate yourselves on how contracts work. When you say I sign a contract or NDA contract to where I can't talk about certain things, it literally means I can't talk about certain things. it don't mean that, oh shit, I'm gonna be able to go ahead and speak on this later on because he brought it up or she brought it up. No, it means that I cannot under any circumstances bring this up or talk about it. And even if that person who I signed that contract with violates that contract, doesn't necessarily mean I have to follow in their footsteps and violate their contract as well. As a professional, if you so claim that you were, you would have understood that. But I mean, we can't really call a hoe a professional or a prostitute a professional career. So therefore, what the fuck? Whatever, right?
I think that he said it the way he said it because the white supremacists were probably like, ew, you used to hang out with a black girl, shame on you. So they had to make it sound good. But see, here's the thing. I'm an egregore too. Lily Venus, hi. Hail the great mother. So I am all about enlightenment, controversy, occultism, witchcraft, and of course, love.
All right, nigga, huh? I'm sorry to say it. They're probably gonna what you call it? Pause a lot of my shit because of the words that I'm saying right now. And look, man, none of these commercials I advertise, none of these commercials work for me. So we gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit so that way we don't miss anything with the commercials playing and shit. But she says she's a professional. She's into witchcraft. She's into earth and everything like that. I feel like a lot of people tend to use those excuses as an scapegoat to kind of justify their stupidity. Which is terrible because you can't really use that as a way to justify your stupidity because it's ridiculous to me that that is your best defense. But I mean, after all, you are Chad's ex history, so I wouldn't expect anything more.
So they had to make it sound good. But see, here's the thing. I'm an egregore too. Lily Venus, hi. Hail the great mother. So I am all about enlightenment, controversy, occultism, witchcraft, and of course, love. So me talking
That's funny as fuck. That the damn message shit. But ain't Chad a Christian? So, all right, let me put two and two together right now. So Chad's a Christian, but yet a Christian person is dealing with a female who's been part of the occult, who's been part of like all type of wild and crazy shit. But you're supposed to be a Christian. I'm so lost and confused right now. I'm so lost and confused right now. We're gonna go ahead and say that Chad is not a Christian based on the bullshit that he has done. Um, Not to say that Christianity backs up anything prosperous. Anyways, that's a whole again. We're getting out of topic, a different subject, but but to say that you part of the occult and wish like that, but then this guy goes around claiming to be a Christian doesn't really go hand in hand with each other. But
about this. This is what my brand is about. Let's expose it, bro. So yes, pretty bitch with a big. I have not Dalton since like 2015. He was a little chubbier then. His cheeks used to clap. Lucky boy. And such.
wait. Yo, hold on. I need to get my shit right. Hold on, I'll be right back, yo. I had to step away for a second, yo, because yeah, that shit ain't make no sense to me. Oh man.
Like the cutest way. Now Chud.
I'm gonna go ahead and play that back. Because I could have swore she just said that this nigga's butt cheeks used to clap. Pause. No diddy. Uh, and that's just hilarious to me for the fact that that's how she's covering though. Like, I mean, hey, to issues up, I can't blame her for doing for saying what she said. She's speaking truth, so I can't get mad at her for that. But the fact that she said that, hey, this nigga cheeks used to clap. It's crazy to me, but it does explain a lot about who we've been dealing with in the past couple months. It does explain a lot about about, about what this dude's about. So it kind of makes sense now for me to really be like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. Now I understand why dude's been acting the way he's been acting.
So me talking about this is what my brand is about. Let's expose it, bro. So yes, pretty bitch with a big I have not Dalton since like 2015. He was a little chubbier then. His cheeks used to clap. Musky boy! In such like the cutest way. Now Chud, he doesn't even have a little chubby.
The fact that I can't. I'm trying my hardest, yo, to stay composed and not burst out laughing at this dude, at this idiot, man. But it ain't easy, yo. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It ain't easy, man. Not to laugh at this dude, it's not easy at all. But I'm gonna try my best to keep my composure, yo, because oh my god. This explains so much about why these dudes don't like black people, man. It explains so much, and it's freaking ridiculous, yo.
No more, so I probably wouldn't him again. But I'm wondering, did you bring that up because you want to spin the block? Now, when I first him, he was very and I'm having a hunch that he probably hasn't been since me and my ex-wife. We can start small.
Wait. So she said when her and this nigga got together, he was a virgin. I mean, I'ma say it like this though. He was for a dude that was getting his butt cheeks clapped and shit, being around two black women and shit, you know, you figure he had a crazy threesome or some shit, but from the looks of it, it looks like he was the one getting his butt cheeks clapped by these ladies and shit. And yeah. Hey yo, I'm trying to make sense of all this, man. So y'all need to help me make sense of this, man. For real, for real.
Way. Now Chud, he doesn't even have a little chubby no more, so I probably wouldn't him again. But I'm wondering, did you bring that up because you want to spin the block? Now, when I first him, he was very and I'm having a hunch that he probably hasn't been since me and my ex-wife. We can start small, buddy. I got you, but you don't have to cap. Like, if you're gonna say that, we say the whole truth, okay? Now, with that being said, why do I? Because it's a hustle and it helps me get through college. I'm still in college, but now I don't have a choice. I will forever be a top because I had a surgery 3 years ago. The doctor up and chopped my off. You don't believe me? The link is in the bio. I have been this way my whole life. My ex-girlfriends can vouch.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Hey, yo, I don't even know what to say or yeah, I would just let her talk.
Vouch for me. I am a top. I men and I women with my dick by and that's just that on that. I don't know what else y'all want me to say. So I'm not gonna give this any more attention.
So yeah, champs.
Yeah. So she said her penis is bisexual, but her coochie is lesbian, is gay, or whatever she was saying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey. So oh my, this completely explains why this dude don't like black people. It really explains why he goes around starting beef with black people. if we would have known this before, Chad, we probably would have had like some type of a little bit of like a little bit of empathy slash sympathy for you to the aspect of as a man, I would have a little bit of empathy and sympathy for you because I'm just like, bro, the fact that this woman is putting your business out like that is ridiculous, and I would have to feel some type of way for you. But for the fact that you're a complete douchebag, I can't help but laugh at your trauma. Like I said it before in multiple posts, when something terrible happens to you, I was gonna laugh the same way that I laughed at Charlie Kirk, asshole ass, and all that shit. I'm gonna laugh the same way I was laughing at his wife and shit, because you bigots don't understand that at the year 2026, if you haven't learned to leave black people alone, I don't understand. I don't know when y'all gonna get that concept to just leave black people alone, because we are not our ancestors. We are not we're not our great grandparents. Most of us will allow you to do this bullshit and just keep on walking because we know the consequences of dealing with white people. We know the history of dealing with white people. All the white person gotta do is scream bloody murder, and the black person who's around is going down. Whether that black person is the victim or not, they're still going down regardless. So because we know that history, we tend to just kind of just let y'all get away with a lot of shit. And preferably black Americans let y'all get away with a lot of shit. I don't know about foreign black people, but I know black Americans let white folks get away with a lot of shit in this country, which makes no sense to me. But again, different subject, different topic, different day. Um, but to say that you go around calling black people the N word only because you have a history of hating yourself. You have a history with a. I'm assuming she's a girl now, but before that, she probably was a guy. I don't know. Hey, look, man. I don't. At this point, I don't even know what she. I'm assuming, but if she's not, if that's not what she was trying to say, she used those what's called those things, those dildos. So I'm assuming she said that she was using dildos on you. So with her saying that or her doing that to you, sir, I'm assuming that that's not something that you wanted the world to know about and wanted the world to discover. So that's probably why you went around doing as much as you can to kind of put black people down, because you don't seem to like yourself very much, because you probably had a terrible history with this black woman who was clapping them cheeks, as she said, pretty face with a big whatever. So and as she said, she's the one who was clapping cheeks. She was the one getting her cheeks clapped. So so I'm assuming because she clapped your cheeks one too many times, and probably the last time you got your cheeks clapped by her, you didn't really like the experience of it anymore. You decided to go ahead and become a bigot. I know we have the history of him driving down the street, and the lady said, the whole cutoff thing, and he stuck his finger out. She took a picture, and he took his hand and brought a cross and shit. She put the picture up on the meme, and the meme blew up, and it went viral, and people was harassed. That's his story. That's his prerogative. That's his story that he said. That's how that whole thing got started. That the lady took the picture, posted up on social media. The picture went viral. Black folks would not leave him alone, and so forth and so on. He couldn't get work. He got fired from his job. He had to start his own company that wasn't making no money. So he decided to capitalize and going around calling black folks the N word because he figures social media uh, platforms support that kind of shit. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it took Kick how long it took this, because this man went out and said he had over 100 and something thousand followers. Now, if I'm correct, if you go to YouTube and you get 100,000 followers, you actually get a plaque for that. You get a plaque that says you've reached a milestone of 100,000 followers. A big ass little plaque you put on the back of your wall, you put somewhere that lets you know that you've achieved an actual milestone with this streaming game. Having 100,000 followers is a pretty decent number when you're getting started and everything like that. And 100,000 followers will actually make you some good, decent money when you get monetized. So I'm assuming him having that many people on the Kick platform furthermore, let us know that Kick did not really care about him being a racist until we the people started to say something about it. I promise you, Kick would have continued to allow him to get money. Kick would have allowed him to get profit as long as they could, as long as possible, until something terrible would have happened to the point where the Kick would have then came out and said, "Oh yeah, we disbanded his videos, we took down his videos, etc., etc., etc." But that's not the case. So the case from what I saw, from what I've been seeing, is that Kick is a platform that allows whatever, anything, and so is Twitch, anything whatsoever. And Kick seems to profit more off of black people's agony and disrespecting black people versus any other content. It seems that the content that disrespect black people is one of the most favorable content to show when it comes to these social media platforms. It's not just Kick, like I said, Twitch is one of those people too. Even though I'm on Twitch platform right now talking about them, I really don't give a shit. Uh, I think probably YouTube started demonetizing people the earlier years because YouTube's been around a bit longer than a lot of the other platforms, so they had a plenty of a chance to actually shut down a lot of the bullshit that was going on with a lot of racism shit. But YouTube and those other Instagram, Facebook, all those platforms used to be platforms that supported stuff like that. It's not till we the people actually started saying things about them to make them actually feel like, oh, you know what, maybe we should start canceling some of these people out and everything like that. Um, but as for Kick seems to be doing very well promoting racism as much as possible. And people seem to find a platform and find a niche when it comes to promoting racism on these social media platforms because people feel like getting a reaction out of black people is the best, fastest way to make money nowadays. I mean, look at that white chick that did it, that was doing it for so long. I forgot her damn name because I really don't give a fuck about her. But she was that white chick that went on social media. She ended up going to the Anderson Peterson show or whatever his name is. And he called her a racist bigot, and she admitted that she was a racist. And then she came back later on and said, "Oh, yeah, she lost all her platforms. YouTube demonetized her. That was her only way of making money, and everything like that. And because of that, she no longer has any income. So she's no longer going to be a racist bigot. She's going to start doing fashion and shit like that. So because you lost your profit, because you lost your money, you no longer feel like I'm gonna continue being a racist bigot. So I feel like a lot of these people are racist. Don't get me wrong, they're completely racist and they're completely not human. They're completely some abnormal creatures. So that I completely understand. But I feel like when these people are secretly unhuman, right? And they feel like the only way they can make themselves known to the world is if they target the most popular subject in the world. And I'm telling you right now, from since I've been in this country, from since I've known America, uh, and everything like that, the black man and woman has always been the biggest subject in America. Not just in America, but in the world. Period. The word black man and woman has been the biggest subject in the world. Um, Black Americans are the most copied. Black Americans are the most copied and paste people in the planet. Everything that they do is copied. Everything that they do is paste. I mean, hell, hip hop, one of the most copied, one of the biggest, most influential genre of music out there, I will say, is the most copied. The most copied genre out of everybody. You got the Asians doing it. You got the Mexicans doing it. You got the Arabs doing it. You got the Russians doing it. You got the hell, people, even people in Poland, even the Polish, excuse my language, even the Polish, you know, are doing it. You got people in England. You got people Europeans. You got all over the world. That genre itself has been the most copied and pasted genre ever. And the fact that it's been the most copied and pasted genre ever is one of the most annoying things to me because you guys have the most powerful table in the entire planet and y'all choose to do nothing with it. Y'all choose to accept any and everyone in that table and allow them to do whatever the fuck they want. And however they choose to, which makes no sense to me. So like I said, this video wasn't really too long. It was just trying to get some history of Chad and everything like that. And from the looks of what she was saying, it wasn't really too much of a history on him. It was just more of her letting the world know that she was dealing with a fairy and everything like that, and he liked it. And she's just tired of him dragging her name into situations. None of us knew she existed till today. So therefore, most of what she said didn't really matter. But for all those who know about Chad, y'all know what's been going on. He recently got arrested. He recently got a letter from the FBI. He recently got assaulted as well. He got spat on. You know, he almost lost his life the other day. With the very same dude that was just talking to this dude right here. Um, on the orange charger, he almost got his life clapped at, because if Chad would have continued walking down that road that he was walking down, that sidewalk he was walking when he was getting into it with that dude on the charger, there's a certain area where it's nothing but trees, right? And it was a complete dark area. If Chad would have continued walking down that walkway, that sidewalk, and we'll go past those trees where it was a blackout area where there was no light really shining, I promise you, there's a good chance that guy would have let off some shots, and there's a good chance we would have seen a different story about Chad being dead right now. But but yeah, but I've only came here to kind of speak on this because this shit was just hilarious to me. That the most racist bigot in the world right now, who's making a profit out of going around calling people the N word, is just crashing out because everything is coming down, everything is coming on him now. Besides you getting assaulted, besides you getting arrested, besides you losing your platform at this point, and it's just, do I feel like he probably might be a industry planet racist? Probably. He probably is fully racist altogether, but kept his racism hidden to an extent where he didn't want to make it public and everything like that. But some way, somehow, he got funding from somewhere to where he felt brave enough to come out and started being racist in public. Um, because if you think about it, he does have a GoFundMe that's activated. That's where he already made over $50,000 so far for that GoFundMe. And how I know this dude is really a punk. I mean, a complete punk. Is he got offered $200,000 to fight this one dude the other day when he was doing his live stream. A dude walked up to him in Texas and said, "Dude, wherever they were at, I'll offer you $200,000 to fight me. If you win, it's whatever. Money is yours. But if you get your ass whooped, all that racist bigot shit, you gotta kill all that shit." He decided to say, "Oh well, who was it again?" He said somebody was offering him $1 million or some shit like that to be racist or to do a fight and shit, and he's waiting for them. No one was offering him $1 million. I'm telling you right now, nobody was offering this dude $1 million to do any to go fighting with him and everything like that. Because if you were being offered $1 million, there would have been no reason why you had a GoFundMe account activated. But what you were being offered was $200,000 to get your ass whooped. You got scared and realized that's not gonna happen because I can't win this fight. And if I lose this fight, there goes my entire racist bigot career because it's got my ass whooped. So you turned it down, which is understandable. So I'm not even gonna go ahead and question that because for whatever reason nowadays, people are scared of an ass whooping. So yeah, I say all this to say, man, like I don't care whether you are industry racist or you truly are a racist, man. At the end of the day, going around calling people outside their names, calling people a derogatory term, knowing for a fact that it's a demeaning term, it's never fun. It's never right. It's never okay. I never condone it. I will never support it. I will never back it up. But I will back up the retaliation that you get out of it, though. I will support the retaliations or in any consequences that happens to you while you're doing it. That I will definitely support. I don't care whether you live or die for the bullshit that you do. Whatever happens to you is your own consequence, and you gotta accept that. So I say all that to say this, man. If you're one of those people who think that I'm gonna make profit off of antagonizing black folks, I'm telling y'all, man, don't do it. Don't do it because you're gonna run to the right black people. It's called the right wrong black people. You're gonna run into the right wrong black people one of these days with your racist bullshit, and they're not gonna stand for it. And there are some serious crash outs nowadays in this country. Y'all might not think they don't exist. You might not have run into them yet, but there is some serious crash outs now in this country that don't give a shit about going to jail, don't give a shit about going to prison, don't really got much to live for, and they basically been wishing for a dumb motherfucker like you to come around and give him a reason to crash the fuck out or up the pipe on your ass. So I'd say this to tell y'all, man, be careful what y'all say. Be careful who y'all say it around. I don't care if you spoke a different language. You never know who speaks the same language as you. Just be careful how you go around conducting yourself verbally, because sooner or later you might find yourself in one of these social media platforms being talked about like this and being called a bigot, and then eventually your entire life is gonna go straight down the drain. So y'all have a good one, man. I appreciate y'all coming in here and watching this with me. um There was another video I wanted to do. I don't know if I should go ahead and click on that video because I do had another video that I wanted to do and everything like that. Um, for this because it's just ridiculous how it's just ridiculous to me how people go around just saying whatever they want to say and feel like it's just gonna be okay, man. So but yeah, I'm telling y'all right now, man. Be careful what y'all do, man. Be careful who y'all do it around, man, because y'all really never know. Y'all really truly never know, man, who's gonna be watching y'all. Y'all truly never really know, man, who's gonna be paying attention to it, man. And y'all never know who y'all gonna run into the streets, and you might end up getting your ass hurt. So I say this to say y'all have a blessed one. I'll be back again. I'm gonna be doing another video, but this one video is gonna be the top 10 list. It's gonna be the top 5 best servers and the top 5 worst servers when it comes to 5M. So stay tuned for that video. I will be back live again in a few minutes here. I gotta go take care of something real quick, and I'll be back with that live special. And once I get done with that.